And just gotta put, I do not own the rights.
Okay.
Ready? Okay, we are back for our last and final segment. If we can just get you women out there to calm the fuck down, you know what I'm saying? Y'all will be all right and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because these girls over here, woo, they giving me a hard time.
Hey, those are grown women over there. Those are not girls.
You know, I mean, my goodness, we done went from narcissists to they blaming us and shit when they know they really just a goddamn problem, you know? But that's okay and stuff, you know? We still gonna hit it anyway. You know what I mean? Shouts out to my boys out there still hitting it away and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Now, I want to get on this topic that may not be as funny, but I want to also say you women are to blame because it's y'all damn fault. You know, when it comes down to a toddler, 1, 2, 3-year-old, for some reason, y'all stupid ass tend to leave this baby with y'all boyfriend. You know, whether it's to run to the store, go to work, or anything like that. Now, I don't know why y'all do that shit, you know what I'm saying? And then when something bad happened, you know what I'm saying? Hit resume up there, I guess. When something bad happened, you know what I'm saying? And y'all be like, oh, I think I know this dude. Oh, I thought I knew him and all this sort of bullshit here and stuff. And you really didn't know the dude like that. You know what I'm saying? You just thought you knew the dude like that, but you really didn't. So I would like to say, all you women out there, y'all stupid asses and stuff, don't be leaving your damn child with your boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? He's there to hit it, okay? That's his job. He's not there to babysit and shit like that and stuff, you know what I'm saying? He probably got kids of his own, he's not even watching. So he's there to hit it and that's it. But y'all start using him, hey motherfucker, since I'm giving you some, watch this baby and shit. You know what I'm saying? The next thing you know, the baby's somewhere hollering, crying, or some shit. You know, the baby's hollering, crying, or some shit like that and stuff. You know, he can't take it and shit. Next thing you know, you hurt the baby. Now your ass is in court trying to explain to the fact that you don't know what happened to the baby, and you really don't know what happened to the baby. It's because this bastard ain't telling you. You know, so finally both of y'all asses get arrested. All because why? You went to the goddamn store. You know what I'm saying? Because why? You trusted this nigga and stuff because he makes you go whoa, whoa, whoa. So since he makes you go whoa, 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 he'll watch my baby and stuff while I go to the store or while I go to the club or go to my mama's house or whatever the fuck y'all be doing and shit. So this nigga don't live with you. You just met him a couple of months ago and shit like that. He out in the street, he's selling dope and all this sort of bullshit here. And y'all stupid asses go, watch my baby. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Niggas don't ever do shit like that. You know?
He woke up and chose violence.
Who?
You did.
No, I'm just saying. This is a reality thing that actually happened and stuff, you know. And next thing you know, the boyfriend and you is in court or in jail and shit because the baby's dead or beat up or some shit like that and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And you crying your ass off because why? You simply went to the fucking store.
Okay.
That's it. That ain't got nothing to do with me waking up violent or nothing like that. This is the shit that you fuckers do. Y'all asses do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to put out this, you know, PCS and stuff and say, you know, stop doing that, women. No nigga is worth that and shit. Just take the fucking baby with you, okay? Take the baby with you and shit like that. That's all I'm asking this shit, you know. It's not our job to watch y'all baby. And these niggas ain't gonna watch y'all baby. They are there to hit it. That's it. They wasn't ready for that one, fans.
They were not.
They wasn't ready for that one. They wasn't ready for that one.
Nah, he called me over with that one too. Bro.
Okay, so you basically saying if she have a boyfriend, is the baby daddy?
I said boyfriend.
So if you have a boyfriend,
I said because usually
don't leave the baby with the boyfriend.
when that tragic usually happens, it ain't even no baby daddy. It's usually the boyfriend. The baby daddy is at the funeral, you know, but it's usually the boyfriend.
Wow.
So don't leave your baby with the boyfriend.
No, because y'all stupid ass still do it. So I just wanted to put up that PSA and stuff, you know. Hopefully, you know, that'll help some of y'all stupid asses to stop doing that.
So,
what's wrong with him?
Because y'all fucking doing this shit. I don't even want to mention this shit, you know, by leaving
so you basically saying we have a man at home.
No, you have a boyfriend.
Well, he's our man because we sleep with him every night, and he's gonna be around the kids.
He doesn't live there.
Oh.
He don't live there. He's just coming over
Yes.
to hit it.
Yes. That's the
Oh
job.
my God! Well, don't leave your kids with the man because he only here to hit it.
Yeah.
Now,
If he there to hit it, well, sometimes don't even have the kids. Matter of fact, don't even have the kids there when he just
Right.
over there.
If he just coming
If
over
he come
there
over, just
to
come
hit
in,
it,
don't even have a man in your-
He don't
No.
even introduce him to
Your
the
kids,
He
y'all
ain't
just
gonna- he ain't
want
gotta
to
know.
screw. That's it. Ain't
Yeah.
nothing important. Ain't no love. Ain't no kissing. Ain't no hugging. None of that. If it ain't none of that, then don't bring him around your babies. It's
Don't worry.
nothing.
That's
It's
common sense.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's a friendly fuck. Friendly fuck.
okay, that's fine.
And I wouldn't want nobody around.
I agree with that.
I know
I agree with you on that one.
that you just coming over to split.
Yeah, I won't even let my kids even let you see
You
your
ain't gonna-
face. You can't even see my kids.
Women know when that's
No.
all that's gonna happen.
He
Women don't know if this is in the news and stuff. Some boyfriend and killed your kids.
That's
you know,
true.
Because so they don't
Hey,
know.
you know what? It's true.
They
That
don't
is
know.
true. You right. I agree with you on that one.
But
I
I'm
give you
saying,
that to you,
like,
Capricorn. I give
Women
that to you.
should know when
I
they
give that
gonna
to you.
have their kids around a man or not.
Keyword should, but what? Don't.
Right.
Yeah, I get your point.
Yeah, we get you on that part.
That's all I'm simply saying and stuff. You know. Now, if the niggas living with you and everything and stuff, 9 times out of 10, it's still a possibility, but that
Right.
probably won't happen, you know. But that nigga that's coming over there to hit it and stuff, you know, and he got shit to do, places to go, shit like that. That kid crying, he used to that shit, he used to be around that
That's
shit.
when the
Kid acting
female
fool and
is
shit like that. Don't, y'all stupid ass don't went to the store or something and shit. And saying, you know,
That's true
and shit,
though.
kid
'Cause
all fucked up, beat up and
a
shit
lot
like
of
that.
kids
and
just
stuff, you
get
know.
beat up by their
Shit like that,
girlfriends
stuff, you
and
know.
their boyfriends, and they ain't even their
Yeah.
daddies.
Yep.
Right, so
It's-
you
Yeah,
guys,
but you got them women out there that's letting these men whoop on their kids and stuff.
Yeah.
You don't know that man.
Yeah.
now, when it comes down to kids, men whipping on the kids and stuff, are we talking about, is he living with you?
Yes.
You got females out there that's letting them women, just because the baby daddy ain't in their life, they think since he a man, he can come in and do this, that, and the third. No, you can't do that. No. Especially if my kids are of age.
What's of age? What's your example of age?
I would say like, even if you not
No,
supposed to put your,
what's of age?
I say like maybe 10 and up.
10 and up.
Yeah.
So he can discipline your kids from
He
10
can
and
tell
down.
them. He can tell him right from wrong.
From
He
10 and
can't.
down, 10 and down. What can he do from
I'm just
1
saying,
to
like
10?
it actually depends on when he came in my life and at what age my kids were.
Okay, he came in and the kid is 10. Now what?
So if he came in and the kid is 10, you allowed to stress your opinion.
That's it.
You know what I mean?
That's it.
But don't put your hands on them or nothing like that.
Okay, so what?
And then we can agree to agree. You know what I mean? But you also should know that my child had a daddy.
Okay, let me ask you this here. If that was his son, he can put his hand on him?
If that was his son?
Yeah.
If you just your way of disciplining your son. I ain't got
And so,
nothing to do with that.
it's your kid. But if that was his son, he can put his hand on him, right?
If it was his son,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't
Right,
know
but
about
since
that.
it ain't his son, he can't put his hand on him.
No, it's not your
Now,
son.
he can treat your son the same way he can do everything and all the stuff as though it was his son, and you're fine with that. All the way to the point was putting your hands on him and stuff and whooping him and disciplining him and shit. That's when the buck stopped, right?
When you put your hands on another child, the
Okay.
mother is gonna have a problem
Okay,
with that, whether
that's fine.
he's living
You-
there or not.
yeah, I
And
got
if you
that
don't,
part.
then something
I
wrong
got
with
that
you.
point. That doesn't count when it comes down to the money and everything he's doing and spending and all this stuff here, right?
What they got to do with it?
Right, that's what I'm asking you. So if he's doing all that, and he's taking care of the child as though it's his, when it comes down to that part, that's where it stops at, right?
So what do you mean, like
I'm asking
as
you.
far as discipline, like
Right, I'm
whoopings
asking you.
and
He
stuff
can't
like
whoop
that?
his ass, and nothing like that. He's doing everything else that the father's doing, but when it comes down to whooping his ass, he can't do that.
What, my child or
Yeah,
his child?
your child.
No, you're not gonna put your hands on my
But he
child.
can do everything else and stuff.
He can tell him right from wrong.
No. He can do everything else that a
Yes,
father is.
yes. I'm
Right.
agreeing with what the hell you just said.
Right.
He cannot put his hands on my child.
No matter what he's
No,
doing,
no
no matter
matter
what
what,
he's spending,
because I'm
no
not
matter-
gonna have that, and
Right.
I know his daddy
No
ain't
matter
gonna
how
have
wrong.
that. So if you can,
This
like
includes
I
the dad.
said in the
This
beginning
includes the
of
dad.
this whole thing,
This includes the dad.
deliverance. If you
Okay.
can deliver, if you can tell a child, if you a stepdad, and you can deliver to that child a certain way, that child is gonna be like, okay, I do it. You know what I mean? I ain't got no problem with that. It's the way you talk to the child.
No. He's 10. He's 10 now. He's already pretty much developed his own attitude, his own personality.
Okay, then, like I said, it depends on the mom and everything. If you're going to raise your child the right way, raise him the right way. And if you're going to have a man in that child's life and it's not the dad, then that should be a discussion between me and the stepdad. Like, look, he got his dad. You ain't got to put your hand.
No. Dad, nowhere around. Okay?
Now the dad ain't around.
I'm being quiet. I'm going to say this. If we married and I got a son, that's a different thing.
Dad's nowhere around.
If I got a son, it's a different way.
No.
What do you mean?
I mean that, like, we married and that's your stepson. Yes, I will let you chastise him because he don't got a real father figure in his life.
Okay?
That's if the dad is not there.
No, you told the dad. That's why I'm the stepdad. Duh.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you just made the whole story up, the whole scenario. Then, well, the daddy ain't around.
Right.
Okay, still
We're gonna
no.
go back to that. We're gonna go back to that though. And stuff, we'll go back to that. But no, the dad ain't around.
Okay, so if the daddy ain't around, then of course you're gonna have to let him discipline him.
Yes.
Right, and we're gonna let him whoop his ass. Right?
Yes.
Yeah, if I'm whooping his ass, okay, yeah. But if I ain't
No.
whooping his ass, you ain't
No.
whooping his ass.
Because that's the
You
father
wanna let
figure
me
in the
whoop
house.
his
He's the
ass,
father
right?
figure. He's the
You
one
ain't
that's
also necessarily gotta whoop no child either.
Vance, step in on this one.
got a point there too.
You ain't
You
always
should.
gotta whoop
Everybody
the
don't
child.
gotta whoop
And
their
what
kids.
you doing? Whooping your stepkids?
No, I'm just asking you a question and stuff, Are you gonna let me whoop his ass and shit?
No.
Why?
You're not gonna put your hands on him.
I'm doing everything else.
I don't know what kind of anger you got towards my kids.
Oh, you don't know. No, you don't
I
go
don't
there.
know. I don't know.
Hey, man,
I don't know
there.
I don't know
She
how
went-
you
did
feel.
she go there for
and
real?
then, look,
Did she go there? Oh,
my
my
child could
goodness.
have did something bad
Did
last
she go
week.
there? Did she go
You
there?
know what I mean?
She did,
And then you could be
she
taking it
should.
out on him like, your daddy ain't here, so I'm gonna whoop your ass.
Yeah. They do that.
They do that. Since your daddy ain't here, I'm gonna be the one whoop your ass. I'm gonna be the one blah blah blah. That's why when you get in a relationship with somebody that already got kids, you need to have that discussion.
Okay.
That should be a discussion.
Okay, fine. Let's discuss
A
it.
discipline.
I'm in a relationship with you.
kids
I'm
that
in a
already
relationship
had-
with you. I'm taking care of your kids. I'm doing everything as though the dad would do and more. And I'm telling you, we discussing it. Your kid fuck up. I'm going to whoop his ass. End of discussion.
No, you're not. Because let me tell you this: if you had a daughter and bring it in, and I was the stepmama,
Whoop her
I
ass.
would not. No, I wouldn't.
Whoop her ass. I ain't got nothing to do with
No, I
that. That's
I
your
wouldn't.
choice.
That's your choice too.
I
But you
can't
gotta
lie.
put your hands
I
on
can't
my
lie.
son.
If I was dealing with a person and his daughter was being bad and stuff, I would not whoop her. You know why I wouldn't whoop her? Because that's not my daughter.
Yep.
And another thing is about the fact that she didn't come out of my womb. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Like it could be a whole
I have to
problem
take her.
why she
I have to
acting
take
like
her and
that.
let her talk to her
She
dad.
be acting
You know what
out.
I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it would be different. We married. If
If
we married,
difference.
if we married and he gives me the permission to discipline his daughter, I will. Because at the
No.
end of the day,
I'm
his
not
wife.
gonna
No,
put my hands on
we ain't
somebody
married.
else's child.
We
I'm
got-
He's
we
my
good together.
husband.
We good together.
And he said,
No, we ain't
it
married.
isn't
We
about
good together.
whooping ass. It's about
good together.
discipline.
Yeah.
You want a punishment.
Yep.
You can't have a phone.
That ain't working.
You can't have music.
That ain't working.
You can't have
That
a
ain't working.
computer.
That ain't working.
So ass whooping will?
Yeah. The
Not
real dog.
all the
It's not.
time.
No, it's
Not
not.
all the time.
See that
They
trying
don't
see
do
how
that.
they
If
trying to
you
get away from that shit.
give a
See
child
how
a
they trying to get
whooping
away from that
if
shit.
you give
You
a
want your child to be
child
scared of
for
you?
doing something,
You beat on a child, you gonna make them scared
Spoil
of
the
you.
child. Spare the rod.
You don't want to beat your child, they be
that
scared of
shit
you.
don't work.
Spare the rod. Spoil the
That's
child.
not what that's not
Now,
what that means.
I'm gonna
You
show
don't
you
want
how
your kids to
simple
be
this
scared of
is.
you though.
Listen to
Or
me,
your
people.
wife or your girlfriend.
Let me show you how
Fear of the rod.
You don't
for
want
the
them to be
child.
scared of them. They-
That ain't what he was saying.
You don't want to be
You
like
better
that.
get that child under control to where you ain't even got to whoop him.
Right.
Okay, let me just say this
They
last
should
thing.
already know better.
Let me say this last little thing before we get out of here. We're getting ready to get up out of here. DJ Spin the Can, Business One Radio. Appreciate you guys tuning in, hanging out with Lynn. who is a loser, fuck around with this show and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And Simone and stuff, you know, was no help to her anyway. You know what I'm saying? And shit. But what y'all don't understand is, what I want to tell them, what they don't understand is, it's all about, you know, it goes all the way back to the Bible stuff. Better rod, you know, spoil the child. You are black people. You are slaves. How the fuck they get you over here? Did they talk you to it? They manipulated you to it? Hell no. They beat your motherfucking ass. When you got your ass over here with a slave, how did they keep you intact? How did they keep you on the farm? They beat your motherfucking ass. Stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because it was required. No, it's required. Because if you wouldn't have beat our fucking ass, how you gonna take control of us? This stuff. How are you gonna keep control of us? You beat our fucking ass. This stuff, you know what I'm saying? So we the one. It says it's right there in the goddamn Bible. Spare the rod, you know, spoil the child. I am not sparing no rod. I am not spoiling this child. If I have to put the fucking fear of God in this child, then that's what it's going to take. You know what I'm saying? So if her or they punk asses got a problem with that and shit, then guess what? They can handle this child on their own, and about 15 to 16, guess what? I'm going to ask where the child at. You know where the child going to be? In motherfucking jail, because they can't do a goddamn thing with the motherfucking child. DJ Spinning King once again. Hang out with these bunch of ass losers and shit like that. I'm up out of here and shit, you know. Simone and shit, you know what I'm saying? She know goddamn well I'm right. That's why she don't have a fucking rebuttal and shit like that and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But we'll be out here next Wednesday, so check us out, shit. Once again, I need somebody to come over here so I can lose, because I'm tired of fucking winning. DJ Spinning King, if this one radio, we out of here and shit.
Bye, y'all. Have a good night.
Bye.